Hello guys, what is up? And welcome to Radco Academy. This is mathematics paper 1, mathematics paper 2 for 2021. So in this video specifically, I'm going to solve question 3 that is under sequences and series. So now the question reads, the second and the fifth terms of a geometric progression are 16 and 12 respectively. So meaning respectively, what they mean is that this 16 is for the second term, this 2 is for the fifth term. So find the common ratio and the first term. 2, the 12th term, and 3, the sum of the first 10 terms. Now B express this fractional algebraic fraction as a single fraction in its lowest terms. Okay. So now, in order to understand how to go about this one, okay, one of the most important things that you need to understand is that when you're looking at you have to identify, is it the GP or the AP? Now, this is direct because we have been told that find the common ratio and the first term. So we know that the GP uses this formula, AN equals to the A1 multiplied by R to the power n minus 1. So this is the most fundamental formula under the GP. So now from there, what are we saying? So since we have two terms, okay, so for each of that term, there is a formula attached. Okay, so we are going to say the AN is equal to A1 multiplied by R to the power n minus 1. So this is for the first part, and also followed by another part, AN equals to A1 to the times R to the power n minus 1. So this is the second part. Now, what is going to happen is that where there is AN, we're going to put 16 for the second term. So you're going to say 16 is equal to A1 times R. Then N is the second term. So your N is 2 minus 1. Okay. Then we also do the same on the other side for this one. So where there is AN, you're going to put 2 is equal to A1 multiplied by R to the power the fifth term. Okay. So the fifth term. So from there now, the fifth term is 5 minus 1. So from there now, you can now start simplifying. So this can evaluate to 16 is equal to A1 multiplied by R to the power 1. So we know that anything to the power 1 is just that thing. So what about this one? This is going to be A1 multiplied by R to the power 4. So now once you reach at that point, you need, so what you need to do is you make A1 the subject, okay? The subject of the formula. Okay. The subject of formula. So in this case, we are going to pick this one and make A1 the subject. So this is going to be 16 is equal to 16, okay? 16 is equal to A1 multiplied by R. So we divide both sides by R. We are making A1 the subject. So this goes, this goes. So this will be R equals to 16 divided by A1, sorry, yeah. So from there now, what you're supposed to do is, so this kind of become more like an equation 1. Then from there now we are going to substitute this into that. So we are going to say 2 is equal to a1 first of all, copy. So we are going to replace this a1 here. So 2 is equal to open bracket 16 divided by r, close the bracket, to the power 4. Okay, so now from there what you're supposed to do is now okay, so we have forgotten this is this power is multiplied by a r to the power 4. Okay, so now this is going to be 2 is equal to, okay, 2 will be equal to this 1, r there is 1, r there is 3. So it's going to be 16 r to the power 3. So we can now divide both sides by 16, both sides by 16. So this goes. And from there now, what you need to do is, we know that now we have 3 to the power, r to the power 3 equals to 2 over 16. And this is just going to be 2 there, it's 1, 2 there, it's 8. So we have 1 over 8. So your r to the power 3 is 1 over 8. So you apply now the cube root. So the cube root there. So this goes, and this will become the r equals to cube root of 1 is 1, cube root of 8, cube root of 8 is just the 2. So meaning your r is just the half. So now from there, what you're supposed to do is, we have just managed to find the common ratio. Now we also need the first term. So the way you can find the first term is by using this same formula there. So a1 so our a1 is going to be 16 divided by r. So we know that our r is half. Okay, then we are going to replace this half here. So a1 is equal to 16 over half. So from there now, we can just say 16 divided by half. So here, you just flip the equation. So 16 multiplied by 2. So this 2 comes on top. So your a1 is equal to 32. So that's your a1. So we are done. This is the answers. This is the answer, and that is first term and the common ratio. Then from there now, the other question is saying the 12th term. So how do we find the 12th term? Okay. So on B, we are looking for the 12th term. So the 12th term is just going to be that we know the formula is still an is equal to a1 multiplied by r to the power n minus 1. So in this case, In this case, your n is going to be 12, and your r is half, and your a1 is just 32. So now we are going to substitute that. So your n is 12, and your first term is 32, the bracket, dot or another bracket, meaning the common ratio is half. Then the n is 12 minus 1. So from there, your a12 is equal to 32 multiplied by, open the bracket, meaning half to the power 11. So from there, your a12 is going to be, meaning 1 to the power 11. Okay, 1 to the power 11 is just 1. So you're going to have 32 multiplied by 1 divided by 11 to the power, divide by 2 to the power 11. So this is going to be 32 divided by, 2 to the power 11 is 2048, and this will just be a12 is equal to 1 over 64. Okay, so this is your a12. Okay, so that's how you can find question 3. So what question comes next now? So the third question is saying the sum of the first 10 terms. Okay, so you must be very careful because there is a formula that you need to use whenever you're finding the sum. Okay, so now the third one is saying the sum of 10 terms. Okay, on this one, what you have to do is meaning sum of these numbers of that are 10, and also you have to understand that your r is greater than 1, so there is a formula for that. And as we know that the first term is 32, and as we know the common ratio is half. So from there we can say, use the formula Sn is equal to a1, open bracket, r to the power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. Okay, so from there it's just a matter of now replacing. So where there is n, we put 10 equals to the first term 32. The common ratio is half, then to the power 10 minus 1. Close the bracket, divide by the r is half minus 1. So this one is going to evaluate to 32. Once you evaluate inside here, you're going to have almost 10. So you're going to have almost 10,000 to 4 minus it says power. Okay, so let me get it right. You're going to have minus 1, so over the 1 there, because 10 to the power 1 is just 1. Okay, over, and then this is just going to give us a negative half. Okay. Okay. So let me just use this another paper. Okay. So we're saying that we're going to have S10 is equal to 32. Open the bracket. Once you evaluate inside here, you're going to have 10 to 4, then minus 1, divide by negative half. Okay. So from there now, you're going to have that S10 will be equal to 32, and then inside here, once you evaluate, we are going to have something like this over 10 to the power 4, okay, 10 to the power 4, so 10 to the power 4 over 10, it's kind of a negative, okay, over 10 to the power 3, and then this one will come on top, then multiply by just negative 2. So this is going to be 32, and now this negative is going to multiply with this negative inside. But the idea is once you multiply with this, okay, then we shall have something, this is 3, shall have something like this. Now from there, you're going to have 64 multiplied by this one, divided by 10 to 4. So now, this is just going to end as 3.9375. Okay, so that's the final answer, meaning that is a sum of 10 terms. Okay, so make sure that you counter check and understand that we are moving on the same page. Okay, so now the next thing we are going to solve is question B. So express as a single fraction in its lowest term. So as a single fraction. So you're going to have so now expressing this one as a single fraction, what you just need to do is you just multiply these, okay, and then you cross multiply. Okay, so you kind of more like find the lowest common terms or denominators. Okay, so you just bring them down, 1 minus x, then also x minus 2. So what will happen is that if this goes into this, okay, then this will remain. Now you multiply with the left one, and then also for the 3, if this goes into this, you remain with this one. So 1 minus x. So from there now we can open the brackets. This is going to be 5x minus 10. This is 3 plus 3x. Divide by whatever is at the bottom. Okay, so from there now, we're going to collect the like terms. So 5x plus 3x, negative 10 minus 3, this is negative 13, over negative 1x, then this. Okay, so from there, this we can add them. This is 8x minus 13 over 1 minus x, then x minus 2. So this is how you can answer this one or express it as a single fraction. So thank you so much for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so that you may be able to receive all my latest updates and all my notification to the channel Radcore Academy. So thank you so much guys for everything, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. It's bye bye. Thank you so much.